When I am a Mopia, Moya Negative, when I PR, we call best information.
Abdo, meet my Justin when I'm an IS. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks. Myself. So we are live on YouTube. Yes. Yeah.
Parents don't know.
No.
And what's the address on YouTube?
Ayisatu Owen. Just type our school name and then you see. So you see CPD Day. CPD Day for IE teachers. I'm ready whenever you guys are ready.
I'm waiting for
Are you guys ready? Do you need microphones? Okay.
there will be, I think there will be loud.
Can we please take our seats and then start the session?
He's recording this on YouTube. Again, the documentation process.
Take this boy out for me. Hey, don't come on to go the other way.
Gloria, I think it's so. I'll bet your name.
Really?
Are we ready? How's the microphone?
It's very loud.
How's the microphone?
So in the year, so.
We need proof Justina is back with us.
Justy, start taking pictures. You have to post on the YouTube page, the Facebook page.
And also,
You are still my boss.
you see Madame Grace?
So when we leave, you can visit our YouTube page, and then whatever we've done today is on the YouTube page.
Mi sa perché? Questo è un libro che posso dire.
Mr. Victor.
Maybe me Hawaii. Me how?
what we call the employee-owned business. Here in our case, it's an employee-owned school, which it's first of its kind in, I'm sure Ghana, but in Bono East, I think it's the first time we are having something like this. Yes, I have these ladies in front of me who are the pay setters in Ghana. I stand to be corrected, but in Bono East, Techiman, I think these ladies have set the pace in employee-owned business, and they are focused on the school. These ladies are interested in buying a school called Ayisatu Owen School. Today they are here to share with us what school is about. Kindly share with us what employee-owned school about.
Okay, I think employee-owned school is an arrangement whereby employees own a company or a school.
So if I am sure I got you right, it's a system where the employees in an institution get to acquire. Okay, that's interesting. So I want to know what motivated you. What motivated you to go into this employee-owned school?
I'd like to say something about it. First, you have to have passion. You have the passion for the teaching job. That's what motivated us to be part of the employee-owned school. I think that's it.
Okay, is there any other thing Madam Teresa can add to us?
Okay. First of all, I would say that it's a privilege that we've been introduced to the employee-owned school, which teachers are very interested and willing to participate. So what motivated us is that since we've been in the school for some time and being with the children, and we are very passionate to help the kids improve academically and as well as lifelong experiences. So that motivates us. As teachers, we always want to see our pupils excelling and moving on, and also coming out in flying colors. So that motivates us so that we can help these younger ones to excel in the future.
Okay, so I'm a businessman. I was thinking you were driven by making money, accumulating wealth. Now from what you're saying, I understand it's not just about accumulating wealth. It's also about staying longer to serve your kids. But you can still stay longer in the school without buying the school. Why do you want to buy the school?
Well, there's a saying that because of profit that we trade. It's true that we really want money, but not only about the money or the profit, but as we are profiting, we make sure that there's impact, or there will be some impactation as we are getting the profit. We not just get the profit without results. So as there's good results, while the kids or the children are improving, you're also profiting.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So now I understand you're interested in making profits. That was what I wanted to hear. Yes, accumulating wealth is an important thing. You can't just be working and not think of money. Okay, then now let's get straight to business. Now that we understand what the employee-owned school is about and your main goals for buying the school, now can you share with us? We are coming to your system. You know, sister, how many teachers are getting into this program, and how many teachers do you have in your school? Now you tell us why the specific number of teachers on the program are on the program. and not everybody. Tell us about your challenges, why we don't have every teacher on board, or why we have every teacher on board.
Okay. Our school, we have more than 20 teachers. 11 teachers are in this employee post, and it's a good idea. And in the beginning, all the teachers were involved, but later, because of financial, due to some problems, they left, and now it's left is 11 teachers.
So, are you telling me the 11 teachers, you don't have financial stress or financial issues?
We have, but we have devoted that we will do it.
You would do it just to make profit, or
Not
because you
profit.
feel you are pay centers, you want to make some money? Why do you want to do it?
No, not profits. We have some vision for the school, for the future, not only the profits. So
All right, thank you. I think that I wanted to hear something and it's been said. Thank you very much. Okay, how long have this been in place? How long have you been doing this?
Once we started, I think a few months now.
Okay, so it's not been a year.
No.
Okay. So have you faced some challenges? Have you been facing some challenges since you started? And you can share maybe 2 of your challenges with us.
Yes, we have been facing a lot of challenges. One is coming in and going out, willing to join, and later you don't want to join again. Yeah.
And why is that?
As for that one, I can't tell.
Okay, it's something private, I understand.
Yes.
Okay, we can move on then.
And also how to come together as one on one particular thing. Let me say about the deduction. Yeah, that one too was a little bit problem for we the teachers.
Okay. So I want to ask my next question. I need a yes or no answer. Are we making any advancement?
I think yes.
Okay.
Say yes.
All right. So is something behind that? Is something behind that progress, the advance you're making? Can you tell me if there is something behind it or there is a person behind it?
Yes, I'll say yes because some people are helping us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you want to keep those people private? That's okay.
Yes.
You don't have to. Anyway, this involves money. Putting your cash into something, your hard-earned money. Do you trust the system? Why do you even trust the system? Why are you putting your cash somewhere? Well, you don't even. Anyway, before you answer that, do you have any legal backings to what you're doing?
We are yet to.
You are yet to.
Yes.
And have you paid some money into the system already?
Yeah.
So why are you paying money into something without a legal backing? Do you trust the system?
Trust the system and we trust ourselves too.
Yes, you can trust yourself, but when you pay your money into something without a legal backing, your trust will not retrieve your money for you. So why are you paying money into something without a legal backing?
This one I think is not a problem for us because we can go for the money anytime we want.
How? How are you going to get your money anytime you want it?
Okay, I will say something in addition to my sister's. We are having rules and regulations or some constitution or bylaws that will govern this organization. So it's not or some documentation. That's what I would say. It's not just by word of mouth. We have documentations that is protecting us. So
Okay, I want to believe that's okay, since it's not my money, but since you are okay with it, we can move on. Thank you. So my next question is about if you think there is anything about technology that can help your process. Do you think there is any tech involvement in what you're doing? Can there be any tech involvement in your project? That's just by the way it was asked. I was told to ask you that question, so this wasn't my question. So
Please, you can ask again. Maybe to clarify.
so the involvement of technology in this whole employee-owned school thing, do you think there will be a need of tech, and if there will, what do you think should be added to your whole process to enhance the employee-owned schools?
Yes, we need the technology because, as I first said, we have some people helping us, and all the time we cannot go to them straightforward. Sometimes we have to use technology to connect with them.
Be specific, please.
Like the Zoom meeting, yeah, even a phone call or something like that. Email, sending emails and so on and so
All
forth.
right.
So we need the technology.
All right. Thank you very much. I think he's listening, so he has the answer. So my next question is, can you tell us your greatest achievement so far, and possibly if you think something should be done to also double track what you've achieved so far?
Okay, so far we have achieved in opening the dollar account for the payment process, and also we have started deducting the money. The school have started deducting money for the employee in school. So I think this is our achievement, and since we have started paying the money, and our monthly salary is not all that enough, but we have taken the bold step to be part of the employee in school. Now we are leading that our salary should be increased a bit for us so that we can pay it in the due time.
Okay. All right. So interestingly, we have evidence that this is happening in the UK and in the US. For the first time, we are seeing this in Techiman. How are people feeling about this? Is there any misconception? Are people saying negative things about it? Are they sharing positive things? I know my people, but I want to hear from you. Then I'm out for Okika.
So far, I've not heard any positive thing about it. All what people are saying is negative things. It is that way. But
so why you've heard negative stuff, but you're still in it? Are you taking a gamble? Moto chacha.
no.
Well, it's not easy. Sometimes there will be some miscarriagements, some discouragements, right? Sorry. Discourage, you hear some words like that, but sometimes you are determined that, like I first said, that it's a privilege. I would say first in Africa or
When you say it's a privilege, that means you are ready to fight any other misconception that comes to it because you want it to be a part of your life. You find it to be a privilege. How are you going to fight those misconceptions? When you hear the negative stuff, what do you do about it?
Well, it's a matter of encouraging and also motivating ourselves as a group, as members in the employee-owned school, to fight and move forward, work.
That's good. I think I wanted to hear that. Now, so a teacher moves from a different school and wants to join your school because he heard of your program that you're running. Is the teacher welcome? Are you going to welcome the person into your program?
Yes, the person is welcome whenever he or she is willing to join us.
Okay, so that's very interesting. How do you trust such people to keep your project moving smoothly? What if they come and in some few months or couple of years before you're able to buy the school, they decide to leave? What is in for them? Are they going to lose their money? Are they going to get their money back? Or they are going to face the law? I don't know. How is that going to happen?
I think they are going to get their money back. But after purchasing the school, the person will not get anything, any interest, any profit from the school.
So if I understand, if you have purchased the school already and the person joins, okay, if the person doesn't make his full payment and wants to leave, the person doesn't benefit from the profit but gets his or her money back. That's interesting. I'll do some more research on that. Okay. I think I've taken much of your time, but I want to ask some few questions. Then I think we can end this interview. Is there any question you were expecting me to ask you? Yes, maybe coming to the panel, you were expecting a question that you were willing to answer. Yes, what's that question? Please let us hear you.
Why is it only female in the employee school?
You were expecting that. Okay, now you can answer. Why only female? Why are they focused on females? Or why is your target group females? Thank you for that.
All right. Since we started with this employee-owned school, we have been meeting all the time. And one day we went and asked this, and what we heard from it is that the leader or the people who are gathered, they want only females or women to be in this institution, that employee-owned school. That's why they don't want to join any male teacher.
So to my understanding, power to the women.
Yes. The director is interested in female empowerment.
Okay, I get it. So I get the male teacher to start finding jobs.
They should go to
Yes, then you start farming.
Yes.
Interesting. All right. So what would be your advice to someone who wants to join your program?
I will encourage everyone to come and join because, as my sister said, it's a great privilege and also it's a great benefit. Like, let me say, someone can work from all his life, but at the end, you cannot get anything. But this one, you have been given the opportunity to earn something in the future or to have something in the future. So I will encourage everyone to come and join.
Okay, thank you very much. What you just said drew my attention to something I read. So when I heard of your program, I decided to go online and read something small. And now I understand you people are keeping a secret, because the benefits I found out there, I understand it's not just about passion to teach kids. Because I understand when you go into this, one, it's going to secure your job for you, that job stability. Because when you buy the school, you become owners of the school, and you don't get your employer coming at you, you become owners. So I think it's one of the reasons you didn't tell us here. Secondly, you get control over the property, you get control over the whole institution, and the most important thing is the wealth accumulation. Yes, you're going to make some good cash. And I saw another interesting thing, attracting talent, attracting top talent, which in my understanding it's like you're trying to bring in new things and new innovative minds just to improve your school standard, so you get in more people and probably the revenue comes in, so that you become millionaires. Okay. And there's a retirement package too. That I would have wanted us to talk about, but because of our time, we can't talk more about it. Next time we talk about the retirement package. It's very important. And enhancing your school's culture is also, I think, one of your benefits. Okay. All right. I think because of our time, we will have to end our discussions here, and possibly our next session we will talk more, and you tell us what or the progress you've made so far. So, audience, from our discussion, we want to take some 2 or 3 questions or views from you on employee-owned school. Audience, so who has something for us? Madam Fusina, what do you think about our discussions today? She's interested in the question, so she's stretching. So what do you think about this whole conversation about employee-owned school?
So I think it's a very good program, so everybody can join and help improve. So it's a good program, so everybody can join and help the kids so that they can grow and become good students.
And also amass wealth. So I think Madam Justina has a question.
My question is, I know as the name suggests, employee-owned school. I want to know if at a point you are no more in the school, but you are still interested, can you still be part of it, even if you are no more here?
Okay, so like you asked, employee-owned school. When you're not in the school, you are not employed in the school.
What if I can?
No, you are not in the school. It's employee-owned school. So when you're not in the school, you are not employed and you can't be part of it. The last person, Madam Agnes, what do you think about this whole program?
Okay, thank you very much. I think it's a nice program, and we hope that it becomes successful, so that maybe some years to come, other female teachers can also join. I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. In conclusion, I want to ask the director of the school, now the businessman who is selling the school, what is his plans? Is he planning to sell this school to make money, or he's selling the school because he trapped the ladies he's giving the school to?
As far as I'm concerned, it's both. It produces
Is that all you can say?
produces a sustainable institution to develop young children.
Okay.
It provides financial and employment security to dedicated teachers who in some cases have already spent 10 years of their life developing the institution. So in a sense, the institution already belongs to them because they built it. And then of course, I would like to have some money. No, I don't know.
And the next question is, will you advise your colleague Rotarians who also have businesses to practice same? And if you had more institutions, will you continue with this?
It's an experiment. There's no place in Ghana where we can go and observe employee-owned management. So we'll see how it goes. But we would hope that with the dedication, because I was actually employed for a while in an employee-owned consulting firm in Washington. And it can be very highly motivated because if you develop it, you get rewards in so many ways, as well as the financial reward when you want to leave. So let's hope that it works out. It's a model. They're setting an example of unity, agreement, resolving conflicts for some future good. But yes, I would see that if the employee school for the infant school is a success, then maybe they might want to take over the primary school and the JHS. Let's see what happens.
All right, so the next question was, would you advise your colleague Rotarians who have businesses to also practice this in the future?
Baba, we're thinking that it is based on the results. I can't really talk about it now because there's no evidence. It's just an idea. But the idea came from the fact that when an NGO came to Ghana last year, they saw such unity and such creativity on the part of the 15 teachers, and they had heard that I wanted to sell the school, so they said, that doesn't make sense. We've got this unity, this action-oriented group of ladies. Why don't we let them continue with the school rather than you sell it to somebody who's going to make a house out of it? So that's part of the motivation. The fact that already we saw a certain energy and certain commitment on the part of teachers who had worked together for even a decade. So that's what impressed us to take a risk at seeing how they could somehow save their money and over time purchase the school. So we're in the process of that now. They're dedicating 20% of their monthly salary to investment.
All right, thank you very much. Because of our time, we will end here. And thank you, everybody who had time to listen to us. Thank you, Kanda. Excuse me. Yes, madam.
Since the school, that we have 2 campuses. So I don't know, I want to ask, after finishing paying the money, is the 2 campuses is it going to belong to them? Are we selling the 2 campuses together, or is only 1 campus that they are buying?
Okay, so from the information we have, it's only the other campus, the old site. The owner has no plans with the new site. He just told us the old site is an experiment, and we don't know what he's thinking of the new site, but the new site is not for sale. It's the old site he's selling for now. So when they buy the old site belongs to them. Financially, the management and everything belongs to them. When their students move from primary 2 to primary 3, now the students becomes his students in his new site. So you only buy old site and manage kids from day nursery to primary 2. When they leave, they are not your students.
So meaning that when they finish paying the money, when they finish paying the money, the old site, but we will be forced to divide the school into 2 by then.
Which
Because looking at things, you know, after 3 years, and the old site belongs to them. By all means, the school will be divided into 2.
the school is already divided into 2, right? The school has 2 campuses.
No, now the school is 1.
I don't understand what you mean by the school is 1, but for now I don't think this is the right time to have this conversation. But I know very well it's going to have a legal system from what we
Excuse me, can you please allow the director to answer?
No, I'm the panel now, so I think maybe you see the director backstage and ask him those questions. But if you ask questions now, I'll give you the response. Is that okay? So can I answer or you see him backstage?
Yes, please go.
Good. So when they buy the school, they are going to have a legal backing, where the owner of the school is going to sign a document that tells everybody that this part of the school belongs to this group of people. So they will do their affairs separately, financial affairs separately. They will pay their taxes and that GRA, SNAIT, whatever, that their employers, they are going to be having other staff who are not part of the program, who they will be paying. They will pay those staff. They will run their affairs strictly alone. Then the owner of the new site will also run his affairs here. He doesn't have any control over their financial. He can only be an advisor to them, but will not have any control. So you have a legal document that will tell everybody that this part belongs to this group of people.
And who is going to be the owner of the new site?
The owner of the school is the owner of the new site. I don't know where your motivation is coming from. I don't know where your motivation is coming from, but you already know the owner of the school. So Madam Grace, if you have 2 houses and you sell 1 house, will we have to ask you who the owner of the other house is? It's your house. So it's 2 houses. You sold 1 off. 1 is still yours. So Mr. Owen sold the other part to the old side. And even the other part, let me confirm this to you. Mr. Owen is not selling his house. He's selling the school.
Only there.
And that one I can't say. He's selling the school. So whatever structure he termed as school is what he is selling to them. He's not selling his house. So even that part you are saying is only selling school to them. Doesn't mean authority are going to be for them. He still owns the house, but he's selling the school, and he owns this big building and all the lands here. So he's still the owner of this part. He's only selling that structure, which is a school down there, to the teachers. But he runs affairs of his house and runs affairs of this place.
But you know that part of, his house is part of the school.
That until he confirms the day nursery block is not part of the school. The day nursery block is not part of the school. Madam, I think you asked the question. Let me answer. The day nursery block is not part of the school until he chooses to confirm a document that he has sold the day nursery block as a part of the school to them. His house is different from the school. The can room is not part of the school. the can room is his house until he writes a document and says, I have sold the can room to the school in addition to the school. Nobody takes his house. So I think you should understand. Mr. Owen is selling the school, not his house. Welcome. So that's about Madam Grace really wants to hear from you. Maybe you should talk to her. Yes. No, she asked questions she wants.
Baba, wrap up.
Yes, we are done. We are done. Thank you. Guys, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
And that Gloria was so loud.
So loud. What is the wife?
But Jim was
Okay, so we are taking
limited liability.
a 15-minute break. We will come back again 15 and then we'll continue. She's afraid. Madam Grace has already taken 7 minutes of our time. We will come back at 10. Thank you very much.
It makes sense. Those extra resources should be considered because
New side teachers. New side teachers. I'm taking my questions. Please. After today, I won't accept any question. So see Mr. Joseph. He has a pen right. Copy of where he's on the pen right. After today, I will not accept any question.